The Ace is simply the most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Tough Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Tough Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Tough Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
Fast fun, Seminole Power Sports. Number one in fast fun, Seminole Power Sports.
There's a whole lot of opportunity out there, and as the owner of your own business, that's what you need to be focusing on. Not payroll, hiring, and compliance. That's what we do. We're USA Payroll, and we started our business in 1994. So we've been there. We understand the growing pains and not enough hours in the day that come with owning a business. So let us provide you with another opportunity. Help. We're USA Payroll, keeping your business in check.
Everybody, how are you today?
Hey, do you know why we're inside?
Because it is pouring rain. I don't want to get my hair wet.
That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
It is pouring wet, and I got to tell you, I wish we had a camera going so everybody could see how quick Satara, Lexa, John, everybody grabbed everything from outside, got it inside, and we made it makeshift little set right here.
Yeah, and we're trying.
And then we pushed the bike in.
Yeah, well, that's my old bike.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
But one of the things we want everybody to know is we're trying a couple things tonight. Number one, we don't have the wireless mics.
Yep.
So we wanted to make sure that we could have two mics working, and evidently they're working. So what we're doing right now is this is the way we're going to set up for Monday night when we do Porsche night, which if you're around on Monday, come on by. Because John's not going to be here, so we're going to put you in charge of running the TriCasters.
That's good.
So did you get all the ideas, like, you know, how to go on and press this button and that?
Now that I'm official, look.
Oh, you've always been official.
Now that I'm official, I'll be here Monday also.
All right, all right.
I'm going to support.
Yeah. You coming before the? Wait a minute.
Bring my board.
Are you coming before the show or after the show?
Whenever you need me.
Before the show. Okay. Sounds good. Well, everybody, as you can see, this is kind of makeshift. It is pouring rain out. I was doing something, and a bolt of lightning came down, and Shawn looked at me like you didn't see it. It hit right across at the Marriott over there.
The thunder, but you didn't see the lightning. I can't believe you didn't see that lightning.
Well, I was busy trying to, you know, pretend I knew what I was doing. But we have an interesting show tonight. Number one, we're going to welcome Rick officially with his new shirt.
There we go.
And we got a bunch of things. Now, what did you do with the, oh, it's down there.
It's down there.
Okay. So, because we don't have a table, it's out there getting warped. What do we got? We're going to start off with
how we came up with the theme song.
That's good. I like that one.
Then we got a little Nova Rex action because we're going to be doing something with them, right?
Right. You'll love this. I'm trying to think, which is it? The Marriott? No.
The
Hard Rock in Daytona.
Really?
We're going to be going filming the Nova Rex show.
Kenny gave us a call on that one.
And so we'll be going in there as press, and we'll have a good time there.
Awesome.
And they said if it goes over good enough, that they're going to take Novarex and send them around the country.
Look at that. Speaking of Novarex,
Hey! Well, we'll bring you in a minute when we show the video we got of you. All right? Just like that, I got him. All right, so he'll get things squared away for me. All right, then after that,
we got the commercial.
Oh, we always have to put a commercial in. And then we're going to do the Thanksgiving Thursday.
Okay.
I forgot what that is, but it's going to be interesting.
It's a surprise for everybody.
Yeah. So,
and then we're going to rides and whatnot.
Rides, and then we got some stuff that we're going to do the USO ride.
Yep.
Rick's got some stuff for, 365 Jeep Life.
Jeep Life.
And then we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to apologize on the air to Mission Barbecue because I guess I kind of screwed up a little bit, but that's behind that.
That was not screw up at all.
Okay.
Barbecue, get used to it because he screws up here all the time.
So Leanne, all I can tell you, Leanne, is, well, like he says, get used to it. So here we go. What do you want to do? You want to go right to the first clip?
I say we go right to the first clip and dry out.
All right. Well, let's get Rick started. Hey, Rick, go ahead.
I gotta put my glasses on.
Oh.
I can't read.
You got to put your glasses on to tell her to roll it?
These are readers.
That's what they're doing.
Let's roll the tape.
Roll it.
Come to Las Vegas, USA, music capital of the world. Bill, why are we here?
Hank, let me tell you why we're here. We're in search of Psycho Fever's theme song. It's the hottest music to hit this town in decades. We're on the top of every chart here, Hank.
Oh, man, the theme song?
Let's go
You
find
did
it
it.
right
Let's
now,
go.
man. Let's go.
Neither of us had actually heard the new Psycho Fever theme song. Nevertheless, we were sure it existed and must be at the top of the charts.
We're looking for the Psycho Fever theme song. You can help us, I know you can.
Well, we can give it a shot. You want
It's
to
the
try?
hottest sound in Nashville.
All right, let's go look.
You think it's under Tom? You know, Tom. T. Yeah.
Capital T.
That ain't it. Tom.
O. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah.
I know you tried your best, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Hank, does this thing exist?
Buddy, I'm beginning to doubt it, you know? Oh, man, let's go, man.
Heartbreaking. Our theme song.
Well, hanging Billy riding down the road, and you hear the motorcycles are knocking and smoking, but they're still going on. Gotta tighten up them headphones on that flathead end. Psycho Fever is rolling along. Gotta keep it going and singing your song in Psycho Fever.
Well, Psycho Fever found their new theme song, so sit back and enjoy it as we play some of the rides we've been on.
And they sponsored a ride for the Journey's End Animal Sanctuary. So sit back and enjoy the journey today with some neat friends that I made this weekend from the DeLand Eagles.
Start up your engines, getting ready to roll. Gonna cruise on my bike now, music to the soul. Kickstand up, boots are best. Ain't gonna touch down till the road comes to rest. We're riding country roads, enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. So catch a Psycho Fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's the bike away. Yeah, Thursday night is bike night at the A's Cafe. Broadcasting live, you know it's time to play. Rock and roll music and grooving to the blues. Classic cars shimmering while they're sipping the brews. So catch the Psycho Fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's a bike away. Sturgis, trying to reach back a week somewhere just down the beach. There's Daytona Speedway in the USO, the ride you never heard of, so get ready to go. We're riding country roads and enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. We're flying our colors, enjoying the view. With pride we ride for the red, white, and blue. We got the club logo on our back. We don't need much when it's time to pack. We ride for causes and charities, from Boggy Creek to the Florida Keys. We're riding country roads, enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I guess I got to move in.
Everybody's meandering here while we're watching the show.
We have no X's on the floor.
That's it.
But let's talk a little bit. First of all, back in 2000, we went to Nashville looking for our theme song.
Yep.
And we couldn't find it.
Doing Captain of the Clouds.
Captain of the Clouds, yep. So then what happened was we left town very sad. Well, the camera crew stayed behind, and they paid some poor guy on the corner to play that song that you saw. So he was going away, and he just had a great time.
Did you see that song, or did you hear it?
I heard it.
I thought so.
Okay, right. Well,
see, Leanne, that's what I'm talking about. Just so you know.
Yeah, all right. So long and short, then I came back and I showed some rides that we did. We did, you know, when we went to Beaver Bar, when we did the Eagle ride with your buddy, and then we did
USO.
We did the USO was the last one, and then we did the kids ride there, Boggy Creek.
Yep.
And I played our theme song. Now our theme song's like 4 minutes long, so I cut it a little short. But that's our theme song.
Did you watch it the whole time, the theme song?
No, I listened to it.
Okay.
Wise ass. Now, the reason we're talking about that is because at the very end, we were talking about what ride?
The USO ride.
That's good. Folks, I tell you, that's why we keep him on the show. Not smart, but he read the lines.
There it is.
So, you're going to be there.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Do you have any idea what time you're going to show up?
I'll be, if it's an 8:30 registration, I'll be there 8:30.
Can I tell you a secret?
Absolutely.
If you want donuts, get there before Dad.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to be there at 6 o'clock.
Just going to let you know.
I got news for you.
Mike will tell you. He'll tell you where Dad hangs out.
Now, Mike and I have already got a little okay. I'm bringing the truck down tomorrow, and there'll be a dozen donuts in the truck.
You're going to leave the truck there in the parking lot?
Yeah, well, we're going to be right in the very front of the building.
Okay.
So that we don't have to fight our way in by everybody. I'm going to drop it off tomorrow night.
Okay.
And then we're all going to go there and film. So, the USO ride, it's going to be Saturday. Go ahead.
It's going to be Saturday. We get time about it now? I got it already.
Oh, well, then why don't you do that?
There we go. Look at that.
Michael likes it.
It's this Saturday. That's it. Mikey likes this anyways. So we got reservations are from 8:30 to 10.
Yeah.
Kickstands are up at 10:30. After parties from 12 to 3. So when you guys see us out there, come on out and say hello. They got great bands going on, great food.
Yeah,
they got all sorts of things.
So we put them on the show.
100% of the donations will supply care packages to the deployed military around the world. Does it get any better than that?
Especially during the holidays. We're getting into fall, we're getting to the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And when our veterans, when our deployed troops receive those care packages, it totally blesses them. So they need to support this ride.
Yep.
It's 70 plus mile. It's an escorted ride, which is great. I gotta tell you.
Escorted, correct.
It is. So it's beautiful escort ride. They have continental breakfast, lunch, vendors and exhibits, and raffle prizes and more. So, and you know what?
They get shirts.
I get that shirt, yeah, they got shirts. And
with
we're
our
on the
logo
shirt.
on
I know. If I get a chance, I'll pull pull that up later on, and maybe I can get that on there. But Michael, thank you for that. That was great. We greatly appreciate it. And you know, all the officers that escorted, we appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, it's $25 per bike, $15 per passenger. Again, 100% of those proceeds will go to purchase care packages. You know what? I've sent care packages out over the past couple of years. Yeah. It costs about $20 to $22 per box to ship. So basically, the $25 registration fee is basically to pay for the shipping. Yep. They still have to go ahead and stuff the packages, you know, with whatever items that these deployed troops, you know, like. So we appreciate your support.
So you better be there. I know there's a bunch of rides going on Saturday. This is the one we'd like to see everybody at. I think Mike said that he's got 400 to 500 bikes already registered, which is great. And
who's our special guest?
Look at that.
Oh, look.
There you go.
Hey.
We're going to find out who that
ice cream soda.
Surprise hand is.
Hey, all right.
We're going to find out who that mystery hand is in a little bit, right?
Who's the special guest at the USO?
Who's the special guest at the USO?
Right. Didn't Michael tell us that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, he did, but I didn't think we were supposed to tell anybody.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
Did he mention it?
Did he mention it?
Was it Trooper something? Trooper Dan is here?
Yes, it's Trooper Dan from
KNG Channel 6 News.
Okay, that's where he's from. And I got to tell you a quick story, everybody. You get a kick out of this. Greg Warmouth and his son. I can't think of his name right now. No, the one that's on Channel 6.
Oh, okay.
Sports,
yeah, Justin Warmouth. We're over at a what is it, the big motorcycle thing that we went to over at the
AIM Expo. Yeah.
So they come in, they can't get passes, so I go, I'll give you my passes. So they put me on the air and I'm talking, and I'm trying to read their little logo. And I said, and everybody has to watch Channel 9. They're Channel 6. I never made it.
Channel 9 is a dad, Channel 6.
Yes,
that's dad.
Now,
that's your dad.
But I want you to know I knew his dad 20 years ago when he was a sportscaster, and he used to do the Astro games. Right. So anyhow, the Warmouth, and then his other Warmouth is a baseball player.
I don't play his games.
Good.
I'm just trying to figure out how we segue from the USO to Channel 6 and Channel 9, but I'll figure that out.
Because Trooper Dan as the special guest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Trooper Dan was busy today with the accidents and everything. So, with that, are we having fun yet?
So far, so good.
Outstanding. You gotta go look down there?
He's looking for a drink. While they're looking at what they're going to do, I got a question for Facebook.
I'll tell you what.
All right, wait, hold on. Let's hear the question.
I got a quick question about Facebook. Tucked in or tucked out? What looks better? The shirt's tucked in or tucked out?
Now, wait a minute. If I was as skinny as you guys, I would leave it tucked out.
If mine didn't come down here, I'd probably keep it tucked out too. But
you look marvelous.
That's it. It's whatever way you want to wear it, baby.
You look good. If I was built like you,
I just be down here. I look like I'd be running around PJs or something. So
you know what? Where's that hand? Could you hold that a minute for me? Thanks. And you better find a place for that because you'll be coming out shortly. Now, Squirrel. Okay. All right. So anyway, is it a blind squirrel?
That's it.
Blind squirrel.
We're going to actually show this clip,
and then we're going to bring somebody on. All right. For everybody that's out there, we ran into this group. I think it was 2016. At Leesburg, and we did an interview with them.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, it was our first run-in with them. Let's just say a run-in. Yeah. They're a bunch of great guys and a lot of fun.
They bust chops pretty good.
Yeah, they bust them better than you two on me.
They do pretty good.
And I got to say, you've been really light on me, so you're okay.
All right.
But these guys are now going to be playing at the Hard Rock in Daytona. And we want to get as many people there as possible. All right? It's a local group. They made it at the Hard Rock, and we're going to be filming. So if people go there, we'll interview them, and maybe, just maybe, we can get somebody to sign some autographs.
You're signing autographs?
I had no idea, but I
okay, that'll take care of that. So what do you say? We roll this thing.
Bring in our surprise.
And then we'll bring in our guest. So roll it.
The show's been taken over by the Rockers. That's just a little sample of the popular band Nova Rex, which joins us.
Hey, it's right here. I brought the poster for you.
All right.
See, you were afraid we wouldn't put it up there, huh?
I was. I didn't know how professional you guys really are. Neither do we, right?
Wait a minute. It was an accident.
It was an accident. But anyways, we are playing at, Friday, September 28th at the brand new Hard Rock Hotel in Daytona Beach.
All right.
It's going to be us and a band called Pretty Boy Floyd. If you remember those guys, they sold 1 million albums or so back in the day.
Okay.
So they're flying in from LA, and it's like I said, $10 to get in, $25 VIP. If you go to Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach.com, you go to events. It'll show you how to buy tickets there, or they have a room package called Rock All Night Package that you can buy, and it comes with VIP, drink tickets, breakfast in the morning, all that.
Wow.
Nice.
So you're going to send me that information so I can put it up on our website?
100%.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, let's talk a little bit about the band. Like I said,
okay.
You know, I'm getting younger, but you and Shawn and Rick are getting older.
Right.
So I just thought I'd throw that in. What the heck? But let's talk a little bit. Hey, be quiet. I'm running this.
Right.
So let's do this.
Okay.
Bring me all the way back to the beginning of Nova Rex.
Oh my gosh, I was this tall.
Well, you're not much taller
Yeah,
now.
oh, you said
You shouldn't have said that.
my height.
You shouldn't have done that.
No, I was my bad. No, we've been together since 1985. The band originally formed in Canada. JP, Kevin Teds, myself, and came to Florida back in 85, 86. Stayed here for a couple years. LA for 4 or 5 years. In the Midwest for a few years, and we've been in Florida ever since.
Started in Canada. We're at in Canada.
Just a little town called London, actually just outside of Toronto. Believe it or not. That's right.
We got sister in Toronto.
There you go.
Yeah, so
great
there you
place.
go.
Great place.
Yeah. Outstanding.
No, so 33 years.
30.
And since what happened here is the Hard Rock opened up in May of this year. So they had, I gave them a jacket of the band back in 2011, and I found out that the jacket made it to the Daytona Hard Rock. So it's all framed up. My jacket. You see that? You see that?
Picture standing next to
So after that kind of started talk, I was like, hey, we need to do a big rock show here. So what they're doing, they're bringing out a big stage, all the fireworks. We're out on the Avalon Terrace. It holds 1,500 people. It oversees the ocean there at the brand new hotel in Daytona Beach.
Now, again, you said it was only $10 a ticket?
Only 10.
Why don't you go ahead and say that again? And then also the
Only
VIP.
10.
And the VIP was?
It's $25.
Are you kidding me? For $10?
Meet and greet, and I think there's some other stuff gets thrown in with that VIP as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you're gonna be doing meet and greet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Only for a hot chick.
Now, you guys. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
No, meet and greet. So we do that. Pretty Boy Floyd will be there as well. If you got, like I said, look those guys up. They had some MTV videos.
So the show starts at 6 to 11?
Yeah, the doors open at 6. They're doing an 80s.
Imagine that.
Yeah, costume contest. Probably between 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And the winner of that gets a 2-night stay at the hotel.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic. And then Pretty Boy Floyd, it plays from 8 to 9. And then we'll go on from 9:30 to basically 11.
Okay.
And we have to stop at 11 because of the sea turtles. No deal. So it's kind of an early show.
Yeah.
What's the matter? They can't stay up late?
They cannot rock past 11 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
They come out of their shells, man.
I get. Really? Shut up. You gotta do it all the time?
All the time. Look!
Oh, nice, right?
Yeah.
Let me fix my hair real quick.
Okay, good. You guys look good.
Like a
I got to tell you, you guys are a lot of fun.
Appreciate it.
And we're really looking forward to this. Now, I heard through the grapevine that we're going to be like get passes to go in as a media.
You heard that through the grapevine.
I was about to say.
No, I'll hook you up, brother.
Because we want now. If you can get us permission, we'll bring in 4 cameras or 3 cameras
I will
and
do the
shoot
best
all
I can.
around we can.
I will do the best
and
I can.
If you really got a lot of pull,
I got a little.
But I know that. Well, first of all, I know that the Hard Rock is very tight on certain things.
Right.
We would try to shoot it live, stream it live if you can get it there.
We can maybe
I think
do
you
all
better
that.
check with Crazy John before you
start saying all that stuff. 'Cause I want to get mixed and stuff
Crazy
too.
John and I have already talked about it.
Okay.
Crazy John said he'd be out of town.
Yeah.
I would suggest we only film live once we know it's sold out. Once the venue is sold out, there's a blackout. So no, there's no light. If there's a blackout, sell it out. There's 1,500 tickets, I believe, total.
1,500 is the sold. the capacity is the capacity.
So let's sell it out, and if we sell it out, then we can discuss possibly going live.
I like that.
I like that too. And you, we sell it out, we can go live, no problem. You kidding me? I'll have Access TV and MTV. But listen, the thing is, if you go to Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach, they have specials. You click on that, they have the room specials. You can buy the package. It's called Rock All Night Package, where you get all the goodies.
Okay.
They also have some good, really inexpensive room rates. And the ticket link is there as well. Or you can go to Eventbrite and type in Nova.
Okay, tell them Cycle Fever sent you. Won't get you anything extra, but at least they'll know.
Tell them Cycle Fever TV sent you, because Cycle Fever's a bicycle.
They will charge you double.
Wow.
They will charge you double.
All right.
Oh, and one more thing too. We actually, I have a cookbook coming out.
I wanted to bring that up. You shouldn't have beat me to it.
I'm pretty good at this.
Okay, let me start all over again.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I heard.
Really?
Yeah, that you have a cookbook coming out with a whole bunch of different. Don't you? I got this now.
I'm talking about.
No, they're making fun of us.
Cookbook.
Our cookbook. Tell me a little bit about the cookbook. And here, I tell you what. Just so he doesn't feel left out. You go.
There you go.
Yeah. I want to share the love.
Anyways, no, the cookbook, what it is, it's called Rockin' Recipes for Autism. I have a son that has a form of autism, and I've been working on this thing for about 3 years off and on, just a little bit at a time. I got a lot of rock and roll buddies throughout the years, playing on the road and things like that. And so I've got about 70 recipes right now. The thing is going to go, the pre-sales are going to go live, what was that, October 21st? Or September 21st. September 21st, so another week, right? It'll go live. You can go to Rockin' Recipes without a G, just Rockin' Recipes for Autism. And I've got Ricky Rocket from Poison. I got guys like Frankie Bonelli from Quiet Riot. I've got guys, members of Ozzy, Billy Idol, Stone Sour, Warrant, Joey Allen from Eddie from Twisted Sister, Brian from Kicks. I mean, I can go on. I got all those guys, Bulla Boys, etc. So.
And I'll tell you what, how much is the cookbook for?
Well, the cookbook is I'll tell you about the cookbook. It's being pressed right now, but it's a 8x10 hard copy, 128 pages, full glossy, and I think it goes for about $24.99. I think that's what they're doing.
And for an extra $5, you'll sign them and send them to them.
You just buy them, I'll sign them and send them to you. But
I was trying to get you an extra $5.
Well, I sell the $25. But you know what it is? It's a coffee table book, and what's really good, all the money goes to We Rock for Autism, great foundation. Matter of fact, the Hard Rock just gave me a guitar yesterday that both bands are autographing the night of the September 28th, and we're going to just raffle that off for proceeds for We Rock for Autism. Check those guys out too; they're a great cause.
Now, do you have a website that people can go to that'll show all of this?
Well, right now you can go to Rockin' Recipes for Autism.com, but it's just kind of a shell of a page because I'm waiting for the book pre-sales next week. But you can check us out on Facebook for now.
Okay.
Well, I gotta tell you,
on that, and always check out Nova X on Facebook.
It's funny that you brought that up because there's an autism ride that's going to be here at the Ace Cafe. Going to end up here at the Ace Cafe on October 6th. So you might want to
I'll have this, yeah, we'll have it together by then. Yeah. And I heard you guys earlier too, man. We've done lots of events for the USO, and I'm really good friends with Leslie Beaver at the Beaver Bar. I play with Sturgis and all those places.
I got to tell you, when we found out that her real name
was Leslie Beaver,
I know, right? And then I find out she's got one here, Sturgis, and one other place in the Carolinas.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Yeah. I hope that one's okay.
I've got a question.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. I've got a question. Can you share with everybody a little bit about autism? I know a lot of people hear the word autism. They may not know exactly what autism is.
Well, it's different for every kid. But basically, I seen a report not too long ago that like 1 in 59 kids have some form of autism. It's really out of control. Wow. Especially a lot of boys too. And it's usually stuff like with my son, it's too many lights, too much noise, that kind of thing. They just have a hard time focusing. Now,
maybe he just doesn't want to go to see you play.
Well, he didn't know what
that man. Was nasty, man.
Did you see that right there? Did you see it?
Oh. I think I fell for that same one last time.
I got to put up with this stuff all the time.
No,
Don't be picking on the guy.
No, seriously.
But it's something that you didn't think you'd have to deal with. I thought I'd be going to football games and things like that. And now my son just turned 17 a couple of weeks ago. Now he has Asperger's, which is kind of like the high end, like they say Einstein, people like that probably had it. Right. You know what I mean? So he thinks this outside the box. But when it comes to like the social skill part, it's tough. Right. And he can't can't wear tags and no socks and things have to be on backwards.
Feeling, yeah.
Yeah, it's really a sensory thing.
Yeah.
And then I've seen kids, I mean, he was in school with kids that couldn't even speak. You know, so it even goes that bad. It's a lot of just repetition. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work for the parents, without a doubt.
Oh,
yeah. You know.
And like I said, even all my buddies that I've just called in for the recipes, and a lot of them are cooks, by the way, which is funny.
That's awesome. Rockers are cooks.
Well, back in the day, they were just doing drugs, and now they're all now
they were cooking something different back in the day, right?
and you wouldn't believe how many vegan recipes I have.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because they just flipped, you know what I mean? Because they're into something, right? There's some kind of vice. But a lot of them, you know, my nephew, my brother, my you know what I mean? Everybody's got somebody in the family.
August is Autism Awareness Month.
That I'm not even aware of. I just had my head down on that.
I think the month of August is, but I think autism also has, it's the color blue is what represents autism, I believe. Am I correct?
The puzzle piece as well.
Yeah, the puzzle piece as well, right?
Right. So, and you'll see even with our work, we have that incorporated.
I mean, I actually got this ride, learned about this ride from someone I went to high school with, and her son has autism, and I mean, it's got to be tough. But I got to tell you, that some of her posts are hilarious. Like, you know, but they do think out of the box.
They think out of the box.
He redecorates the bedroom and moves things all over the place, and she's trying to put things away.
I'll give you just a quick one from this, like last week. This something simple, but my son said, talking about Arby's, right?
Yeah.
Arby's, roast beef.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, didn't really work out that way, but I like the way you're thinking anyways, you know what I mean? But now I remember when he was a kid, you know, 3 or 4 years old, and he was lining his cars up. You know, what's that, Mythbusters. You know, most kids were watching, say, whatever cartoon, and he was 5 years old watching Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's into, you know what I mean? He's smarter than me, so.
Actually, April is the month of awareness. April is Autism Awareness Month. So just like October is Breast Cancer Awareness, and that's like one of the highlights of the fundraising events. Autism, you really need to look into it. It's for the children. I'm not taking anything away from October and Breast Cancer Awareness, but you know what? You got to look into autism. There's a lot of kids also have leukemia. You know, there are so many different diseases that are afflicting our youth and our children that we really need the support.
Well, the thing about autism too is, like, at least with breast, I mean, I'm not saying it's all, but breast cancer, leukemia stuff, you have a diagnosis, you have somewhat of a way to handle that treatment. With autism, it's open. I mean, it's every case is different. Teachers at school don't know how to handle it. They'd rather just move them through and get them out of the way. You know, a lot of times they'll put them in like kind of a special ed class or something, and they're really smarter than that. It's more social skills is really what it's all about. Yeah. So it's, you know, but besides that, we're still going to rock on the 28th.
Oh, I'm all set. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to it. Are you going to have smoking stuff like you did at the other place?
I always have. What kind of smoking stuff? That kind of smoking stuff.
Now what you were doing while you're treating your recipes.
I thought maybe we'd smoke some hot dogs or something, you know.
No, it's funny too, because they asked me about all these rockers with the cookbook. They asked me if I had anything like that, any pot recipes or stuff without. No, we don't.
No one asked for a brownie recipe?
No, they're all legit.
I know good on brownies, okay. Good enough on that.
But,
you know what? Can't wait to see you out there, you know, and all the guys. So
it's going to be a fantastic show. Like I said, it's really their big first rock concert they've had since they've opened. It's out. I got a big stage. I'll have all the specials. I'll have the smoke and the fire. All that'll happen. Wait till you see my drummer set. My drummer's got a set, man. It's got pipes that come off the back of it, like these, like you see, like a steampunk. Right, thank you. And it shoots smoke out of it and stuff. It's crazy.
We're looking forward to it.
So definitely come see a show. $10, rock and roll.
Every week I want you to send me something so I can post it on our website. So come up with something new, you know, come up with a saying or whatever.
He's working me now, right?
I'm working, but I want everybody to be
100%.
So, you know.
Hard Rock, Daytona Beach, Hotel.com.
There it is.
That's a lot to say, but yeah. And it's beautiful. What's that?
Hard Rock Hotel, DaytonaBeach.com.
Hard Rock Hotel, DaytonaBeach.com. There you go.
It was a lot to say, wasn't it?
I get it back.
Well, you know, just like Cycle Fever and TV. I always forget the TV.
The TV part, yeah. Well, so where are we going? What are we doing after this?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think we go to a commercial.
We go to a commercial. So you send us to a commercial?
You want? Oh.
Boom.
Commercial.
The Ace is simply the most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Top Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Top Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Top Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
Seminole Power Sports. Number 1 in fast fun. Seminole Power Sports.
There's a whole lot of opportunity out there, and as the owner of your own business, that's what you need to be focusing on. Not payroll, hiring, and compliance. That's what we do. We're USA Payroll, and we started our business in 1994. So we've been there. We understand the growing pains and the not enough hours in the day that come with owning a business. So let us provide you with another opportunity. Help. We're USA Payroll, keeping your business in check.
All right, wasn't Kenny great?
Guy's phenomenal.
Yeah,
I love filming him.
Yeah, we have a great
We
time
have
at
a
their
blast
events,
every
their
time
bands.
I see them.
Let me tell you, they rock you guys. We go see them whenever we can. They're fantastic.
Everybody has a good time at his place.
Seeing a rock and roll band that's made it for $10.
$10 at the Hard Rock.
At the Hard Rock Daytona Beach, $10.
Yeah.
And for $25 you're getting VIP. Come on, guys, you guys got to sell it out, man.
Well,
Definitely.
You know what? I'm laughing because Dad pulled a quick one on him. He sends us out here, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, get out there 10 seconds, and he leaves, and he's the only one who knows what the next clip is.
Because he's actually looking for a turkey.
Is that it? He's looking for a turkey. I think, isn't he drinking a gin and tonic over there?
Yes, he is. And you know, for him, that's pretty tough.
Listen, I gotta admit, that was pretty good.
And listen, I'm here. There is no bike of the night.
No bike of the night.
We can show this one behind us.
That's
BMW.
That's about the best of the bike of the night we're gonna get, huh?
Yeah, got outside, so it kind of deluged.
There's bikes out there. That's because no one wants to run out to their bike right now. It's so wet, huh?
I'll tell you what, Amy from Cuties Detailing, you made the right call. You
Yeah.
That was a good move.
Good call. Good call. Should have told us. Put our stuff inside to begin with. So, all right. So we got the next clip. It's going to be a surprise. I guess what we'll do is talk about it afterwards, right?
Yeah, and it's a Thanksgiving turkey thing.
So what we'll do is we'll watch it and then we'll critique whatever Dad did.
Who's that in the corner over there in the white t-shirt?
You tell me. Call him out.
All right.
Who was it? Call him out. You can call him out.
That was John White, by the way. He was creeping in.
John White. Yep. And he works with you. He helps you out, right?
He does. He's a great guy.
He is a nice guy. We have a good time. All right. So we are going to throw it to the turkey run and then make fun of Dad when we get back.
Yes.
All right, Alexa. Roll it.
Bill and I were really lucky when we started this trek. We rode the Natchez Trace during Thanksgiving, met a lot of nice people, and had a lot of fun. So sit back and enjoy our Thanksgiving on the Natchez Trace.
From Canton, Mississippi, welcome back to Cycle Fever. Hey, Bill.
What's that?
You know what? You know what I like about little towns? They knew we were coming, and look what they did for us. Isn't this great?
Hank, they didn't do this for us. We're right around the holiday season. This is Canton, Mississippi, folks. We're just outside of Jackson, Mississippi on the Natchez Trace. And I tell you what, it's a small town, USA. Doesn't get any better than this. They're all decorated for Christmas. We rode through here last night. It was absolutely gorgeous. We thought you'd like to see this.
Hey, and a special treat for you. We got the Bear Jamboree. If you listen real close, you can hear the music. I think it's the Cycle Fever theme song. What do you think?
It's gotta be. Hank, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The weather's supposed to break.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. We got a neat place here tonight. We're in the park over here in Canton, Mississippi. You know, folks, when you're out riding around, don't be afraid to stop off in some of these little towns. We happened to ride through it. It was all lit up for us. I mean, they knew we were coming. The stars are out tonight. You see them?
I tell you what, they look like they're right in the trees. You can almost reach up and touch them.
You know what they say? Shoot low, they're riding shotguns. No, that isn't what they said.
Thank you. Cycle Fever is very fortunate to be here today. And I tell you what, Hank always manages to scoop me as far as hats and trinkets and novelties go. So I tell you what, I feel like we got a trade coming on here, Ron.
You do.
We got a Tennessee Bicentennial Mall hat here. What do you say? You think we can make a little deal on this? I tell you what, even if we just do it for Hank's benefit.
For Hank's benefit, he's a pretty good man. All right, yeah, we'll do that for a bit here.
I have scored a coup. Hank's got...
Look at this! I got me a Ranger hat, man. What do you got?
Ron and I are trading back.
In Hardin County, Tennessee is the Shiloh National Military Park, the location where one of the Civil War's first battles took place.
Our brothers standing shoulder to shoulder getting killed by the same cannon burst. Families losing all their sons in one day or one battle. It's truly amazing.
On the night of April 5th, 1862, General Johnson amassed his Confederate troops just out of sight of the Union camp. At first light, General Grant found 44,000 Confederate soldiers bearing down upon his men. He had been taken completely by surprise.
This ridge right here is where the Union line was on the first day, Hank. So I guess those first shots fired back there at that field from the artillery must have landed somewhere up in these woods.
The first day of fighting found the Union at a loss. One division under General Prentiss was able to hold a key strategic point that came to be known as the Hornet's Nest. 11 attacks were launched by the Confederate infantry. However, the Union division held for 6 hours until the Confederate artillery lined up 62 cannons, the largest number of cannons ever used until that time, and fired at them point blank. General Buell's Army of Ohio arrived that night, and on the morning of April 7th, the Union troops, with some 23,000 fresh reinforcements, drove the Confederate troops back across the ground they had fought so hard to win just the day before.
Bloody pond right here, Hank. Both sides, the men who came here to drink and bathe their wounds. Men, horses, all died in that pond. The pond was red at the end of the battle. Can you imagine trying to drink that water? But I guess if you didn't have anything else, that's what you had to drink.
In the end, General Grant and General Buell were victorious. The Battle of Shiloh was a key victory for the North, opening the Mississippi Valley to their forces and driving Confederate troops further south. But the cost was high on both sides. Of the 63,000 Union soldiers, about 1,700 were dead and 13,000 were injured. The South also lost about 1,700 men, including General Johnston, and 11,000 more were injured. More soldiers were killed in the Battle of Shiloh than had been killed in all American wars and battles combined to that point. It was now evident that the war would be, in the words of one Union soldier, a very bloody affair.
Holy mackerel. I didn't go. 5, 4, 3. Count us in like that. Poor Alexa, I don't know if she...
Who was that young guy riding that bike?
I tell you, his name was Bill Young.
And one time he looked like Yogi Bear.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Boo Boo.
Dad had that hat on. He looked like Yogi Bear. I thought he was looking for a forest fire.
A lot of good history.
I got in trouble because
a lot of good history.
What'd I say? Thanksgiving ride or something? He said, no, in fact, Thanksgiving. I said, all right, that's what it says. But what we learned, it was the North and the South.
Something. Yeah, it looked like there was a civil war.
Yeah. So it was
that was
anybody watching? You guys know more than us because we couldn't hear it. It was War of Northern Aggression, Dad says, because he fought in that war. So he was there. He knows all about it. He was telling us about the bloody pond.
Excuse me. Something important is going on right now. Hold on. No. Don't give it that.
Come on. Jeez.
Here we go.
Did you stop that string? Oh, there we go.
Look at the cat. What's your name?
April.
Look at the sleeves. Anybody knows what sleeves are? Look at those sleeves on here. April's here at Ace Cafe, so come ask for her.
That's right.
That's it.
She's taking care of us tonight.
Yep, she's bringing up the beer, baby. Thank you.
There you go.
Right there.
Right there. All right. Thanks, April. Jeez, I know. What a buzzkill.
I got a choice between April and Hank. Are you kidding me?
Talk about a buzzkill.
No, hey, we're guys.
You guys would have sent your drinks back. All right.
We digress. Where do we go?
We're always digressing. All right, so we're going to go to rides and events, all right? And we're going to let Rick start with a couple of rides that he's got.
Yeah, well, actually, starting on Monday, 365 Jeep Life. I got to give them a shout out. They donated $750 to our Operation Mickey Mouse a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
And it was an honor to actually have 2-year-old Anna Laura, who's got leukemia. Mm-hmm. Her father's a 14-year combat wounded veteran. They spent an entire week here, and I had the honor of spending an entire day with the family. Oh, amazing time. But 360.
You posted some nice pictures.
Yeah,
it looked like they had a lot of fun.
Awesome. But 365 Jeep Life is doing a fundraiser for Hurricane Florence that's impacting North Carolina, South Carolina. Starting on Monday, Ace Cafe is a drop-off. They are asking for bottled water, bug spray, blankets, hygiene products, pet supplies, pet food, and diapers. The drop-off deadline, it starts Monday. The drop-off deadline is noon on Thursday the 20th. So 365 Jeep Life, we greatly appreciate what you guys do, putting up this event. If you guys can, come to Ace Cafe starting Monday through Thursday at noon, drop off some supplies. They got to get them up there. The people are
going to need it. They're going to need help.
Look, we got hit with a couple of hurricanes, and last year, I believe, I was out of power for 3 days. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. But they need the supplies, and it looks like it's going to be a devastating hurricane.
Yeah,
so
it's huge. And
I got to tell a quick story. I went down to Homestead the next day after it happened. Yes, and I was supposed to take a family member out. I couldn't find him. I couldn't find the house. There's no street signs. It's crazy, but I can tell you this. Do you know what 10 streets over is? The name of that side street? No, a lot of people don't. And no one could tell me where, and it was crazy. And they're going to need help. So let's get prepared. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Get ready, and that's a great thing they're doing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. And because the scary part is I hear people going, oh, it's down to a 2. Yeah, but it's as big as the whole damn state.
Well, but the thing about also is they're talking about the storm surge. They're talking about a 20-foot storm surge. So you're talking 2 stories high. That's what creates catastrophic damage to homes and to people. So.
And as we know in Florida, going through hurricanes, like you said, it's not always the initial storm.
Right.
It's the rain and the flooding afterwards that get you. And it's so our hearts are out to them. So
starting Monday again, Ace Cafe should drop off through September the 20th.
Everybody do what you can.
Yeah, another quick run. It's not an actual run, but after the USO run this Saturday at Orlando Harley-Davidson South, Denise at Whiny Wench in Oviedo, thanks to Navy Mom Mary, they put together an event. They're still raising money for our cuts for the Snowball Express. So there's a Paint for Cuts event at the Whiny Wench in Oviedo at the Oviedo Mall, where they'll provide you with all the paint supplies and everything. You'll get a free Michael Jackson t-shirt because they're actually painting a Michael Jackson portrait. 25 people have already registered. We still have 20 slots open. 40% of the proceeds are coming back to the United States Motorcycle Court Charities. So it's 6 o'clock arrive there, 6:30 Mission Barbecue is feeding you. We're going to have free wine, so free food, free wine, come on out. And I'm going to film. Cycle Fever TV, I'm going to be out there, and we're going to go ahead and film. So that's this Saturday, starting at 6 o'clock, okay? And then one last thing, we're doing doing Operation Mickey Mouse #2. I spoke with a Gold Star mom up at the Panhandle. She's got a 6-year-old daughter. Her husband was killed in Afghanistan. So we're sponsoring her. She wants to come out to Disney World December the 26th. So we're going to do an event. We're still working on it, but we'll keep you posted on that.
All right, another one. All right,
Absolutely.
great. Good job. Hey, Rick, as always.
By the way,
great stuff.
we have the VFWs that are all working on in Central Florida now are getting together to help for patches for the Snowball Express.
Great. Awesome.
It's a great thing. Help out.
All right, well, I'm going to go with, I'm going to talk again. We talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it again because it is this weekend. It reminds you about the USO ride. Great ride. Like Rick said, it's $25 per rider, $15 a passenger. 8:30 to 10 is registration. Kickstands up at 10:30. After parties from 12 to 3. Like again, 70 miles, escorted ride. It's a great escorted ride. I'm not sure I'll be riding this year because I'm going to grab Dad. We got too much gear, so we'll need a car to bring it out. So I'll be doing that, but we'll catch you coming in and out. Rick's riding.
Right.
So
guess who's riding on the back of my bike? What do they call somebody who rides on the back of a motorcycle? Leanne from Mission Barbecue is riding on the back of my bike at the USO ride.
There you go.
Leanne from Mission Barbecue.
Just for the record, I said the person on the back of the bike's Leanne. He said something else. So Leanne, there you go.
Go with it.
Yeah. In fact, you know what I said? When he said someone's on the back of my bike, what do you call her? I said beautiful. So I'm just telling you.
This guy's good.
I'm just saying. But then he said whatever he said.
the B word.
Yeah, it was nothing to do with us, was it?
No, but that's
nothing to do.
See, I don't use that kind of language.
No. But anyways, but we'll see you guys on Saturday.
That's why I'm Crazy John. I take all the blame.
That's it. And we give it to him too. But come by, see us all, say hello, maybe get you on the show, right? We'll do some interviews. If you need a donut and they're gone, go see Dad. Maybe he's got one left. So that's USO Ride. Michael Blanchett, shout out to you.
Absolutely.
He did a great job giving you some patches. Right?
Over 300 patches.
And putting this together every year. And listen, man, we really appreciate it. You do a phenomenal job. Thank you for putting us on the t-shirts. He's got us as a sponsor on the t-shirts. All the sponsors that are in this, it's a great cause. So thank you very much. Then I've got, whoops, oh, hey, here he comes. There he goes. He's back.
Hey, where the hell's the turkey?
I just had a turkey sandwich, man.
This is an access ride for autism. You heard me talk about it a little bit with Kenny when he was out here. Cammie, who I went to school with, her son has autism. She let me know about this ride. Guys, that's what we like to hear. When you have something going on like this, we want to know about it so that we can tell people, we can talk about it, right?
Talk about it. Let's tell everybody.
So yeah, so this is Saturday, October 6th. I probably should have highlighted a few things here. I think it's starting at their school, but I don't have it on here. I know it ends up here at the Ace Cafe, but I'll tell you what, if you go online to www.accessrideforautism.com, you can get all the information. www.accessrideforautism.com. So this is something that helps out the school. It's Access Charter School, so that's the reason it's Access Ride for Autism. So go on there, find out everything, and again, it comes here. It's going to be a great ride. What do you got, Crazy?
Well, we got the bike night here at the Ace. I always do the Ace.
We should call it the wet night.
It's a wet night. I feel bad for Indian. They were here today.
Beautiful bikes out there too.
You guys know, but Indian brought a lot of beautiful bikes
Motorsports,
tonight.
right? Motorsports brought them out.
And they're gorgeous. They're under tents out there, but we had a storm come through that kind of washed that out. But hey, still beautiful night for Indian.
They rolled out the 2019s. I'm a Harley guy, but I saw those Indian bikes. I'll tell you, they changed the fairing on the 2019s. It's more square. It's got the vent in the front like a Harley does. They squared off the saddlebags. They still have the classic look on other bikes, but there are a couple of bikes that the 2019. Check out Indian. They're
doing a great job.
If you didn't get here to come see it because of the rain, check out our posts that we did on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter because they took a shot at some of the bikes they had out there. But iMotorsports, they brought in some great bikes.
They're going to do another night, but it's awesome bikes. And then we have, let's see, Friday, September
September 14th, we got Modern Muscle. There we go. Modern Muscle. Think about it. Modern Muscle cars.
Everybody suck it in.
That's it.
Everybody suck it in. What are we talking about here?
Hey, Hank, I think you looked a little better on that Thanksgiving thing, didn't Hank? Look a little
He looked
better.
pretty sexy.
Yeah, wait a minute. That was about, let's see. That was about 25 years ago.
Wait a minute. Wait.
65 back then.
Wait. Rick, did you ask him what year that was shot?
What year was that?
He said 2000, right? And it's what year is it now?
2018.
2018.
But
So it came out 25 years ago.
That's
I'm
your son.
dyslexic. I meant to say 81.
That's it.
There you go.
You know what? 1965 was a lot of good years for him. He burnt some brain cells. So.
And that was the war. That was the war of what?
I'll talk about the War of 1812.
And that was. And I'll tell you, he fought in the war of 1812.
And how old was he in that war? 16.
He hasn't changed.
Colonel Golfrin.
All right, so I'm confused on this one. What is this? Holding cars and V Invasion. Jeffy should have gave us a little more information on that one, but we'll just tell people to get there. September 15th, Saturday. I have no. If you guys know what it is, let us know. Give us a, give us a little heads up of what's going on. That's at 6 p.m. Sunday, September 16th, we got a Camaro meet at 11 p.m. Oh, how did you know about this? Cumberland Gap is at live at 3 p.m. And I'm a Cumberland Gap fan. Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen Cumberland Gap?
When you say, I'm thinking about the Smoky Mountains.
No, you need to go. This band here.
Oh, really?
Oh, I promise you, you will like the whole. And I'm telling you,
in the rain from Tampa.
We drove. John and I drove through a hurricane. That was drizzling. Yeah, it was a hurricane. That shit was drizzling.
And you're soaking wet. Came in and watched them.
Oh yeah. And then anyway, Monday, September 17th, Porsche and Mercedes night, which Monday we'll be here again.
That's right. You won't be though.
I won't be here.
Why won't you be here? Tell me why.
I won't be here because it's my wife's, and I'll say it's my wife's. It's our 30th anniversary.
Congratulations.
I would think my wife would rather you. She's still going to be pissed because I want to drag her to the quarterback club. I'm sorry, Jennifer. You might have a better anniversary if you send him away.
I got to tell you something. I'm talking to Jennifer today, and I said, Jennifer, I see John bought this new truck. And she goes, yeah, it's in the driveway. I go, what do you think? She goes, if it makes him happy. I said, could you go over and talk to my wife and see if that'll rub off? Yeah, if it makes him happy. If it makes it, yeah. And hey, I love you, Jen. That's why. Hey, if it makes me happy. And then we have Tuesday, September 18th, BMW night. Outstanding. All right, so that's the Ace Cafe stuff. All right. All right. You got anything else?
We got any shout-outs?
I'd love to buy an RV, but I'm not going to go there. So I would love to, but we're not going to go there. So where were we going?
So where are we going? I do have a couple shout-outs. Oh boy. Go ahead, John. I think we should go right there. Yeah. Well, first of all, I got to shout out. My brother-in-law is in the hospital. Hey, get better quickly, buddy. Please, please get better. Yeah, get home as fast as you can. Tom Clossy, you should have took the Miami tickets. I know your knee hurts, but you still should go. Anyway, hey, and then my cousin, thanks for watching. All right. You got anybody? And my wife, happy 30th. Yeah, Jennifer, happy 30th to you, and we're very sorry.
Well, first of all, I want to make sure we push this here for September 28th, okay? The other thing I want to do is I want to do a shout out to my wife. As everybody knows, my house is up for sale, and we're having a open house Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and she is just like, first of all, everything's got to be spotless, so she's going nuts. Honey, just relax. Who cares if the frog's on the window and it screwed it up? I don't. We'll sell the house.
Honey, I think you missed something. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Listen.
I have to talk to Rick about the RV.
Now, one serious thing from all of us here at Cycle Fever TV. Everybody, all the residents over there for Hurricane Florence, and all the first responders, we're thinking of all of you. We're wishing you the best. We're hoping you the best. The ones that got out of there, we're glad you did. Those that are in there, just hunker down. It's going to be one hell of a ride. That's for sure. But it gave me chills talking about it because I'm telling you. But we're hoping everything's good
till you sit through.
Yeah, we're hoping it's all good. We're hoping everybody gets through, and it's mostly just house damage and collateral stuff like that. But everybody, the first responders, we know how great you're going to do, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. And what upset me is everybody got a shout out because they're all married. Nobody loves me. I'm single, so I don't get a shout out.
Hey, I love it, man. I saw you texting a few people. You remember that? We won't mention names. We won't mention names.
No. But you know what? So listen.
You got me back. You got me back.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put Rick's number up on the screen, and you guys could just text him and call him and give him some love.
You guys, you girls. Hey, not you guys. He already had a run.
Yeah, all right. Whoever gives him a call.
Here. September 11th. Where is he? He's in Pittsburgh. He's in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. And he's doing an honorable thing. And he's got time. We're married, but he has a heart of gold to go around and do things that we wish we all could do. But hey, anything you guys can do to help in any charity, anything that's going on, you're not going to do as much as Rick, I guarantee it. No. But put your heart out there and do what you can.
And he's everywhere. And Rick, why don't you just say something real quick about that? Because we've had that family on here at one of the events.
The Binghams, right?
Yeah, and the Binghams were great, and a lot of people were talking, since it was September 11th.
Right.
And, again, that's a shout out to all the survivors and first responders to that. But they're a special family.
Jerry and Karen Bingham, you guys all met over at balls. At our bikes at the ballpark.
That's a different bar you go to, Rick.
And Mark Bingham is one of the 40 notable heroes on United Flight 93 that crashed in Pennsylvania. They were the fourth hijacked airplane. It was en route to the Capitol building. They had made phone calls. They had realized that it was a suicide mission because they heard about the two other airlines flying into the World Trade Center building, the other airline that hit the Pentagon. So Mark Bingham, along with Jeremy Glick, Tom Burnett, and Todd Beamer, who said, let's roll, they planned and charged the cockpit with the other passengers. They actually gained access into the cockpit. But that plane crashed in Pennsylvania. So this past Tuesday, on the 17th anniversary, I traveled up to the Flight 93 National Memorial with Jerry and Karen Bingham. President Trump was a keynote speaker, and that was it. It's always a somber moment when you go out to the Flight 93. They dedicated the Tower of Voices, so the memorial has now been finally complete. The World Trade Center building and the World Trade Center Ground Zero Memorial and the Pentagon were complete because it was all funded by public money. September 11th, a memorial at Flight 93, they wanted it to be private funding because they wanted to control how they designed it. So it was just completed with the Tower of Voices, so the entire memorial is complete. Check it out. If you get a chance, it's in Storystown, Pennsylvania. Flight 93, they're all heroes. And a shout out to all 2,977 innocent lives that lost their lives 17 years ago.
And that was the first fight on terror, right?
They were the very first ones who took the fight on terror. And the one thing that I posted a video yesterday was, here we are 17 years later, and we're very divided as a country. I remember when everybody woke up on Wednesday, September the 12th, 2011, we were united as a country. The American flags, and everybody was praying. It didn't matter what side of the political aisle you sat on, left, right, center. It didn't matter what color skin you were, your religion, your sexual orientation or preference. We were united as a country. We need to get there again. We need to stop attacking each other on social media because of different political beliefs and ideals. We need to start uplifting each other and building up, each other, and let's just unite as a country. Hey, we're the United States of America. My shout out is, and the challenge is, let's unite as a country once again, and that's pretty much it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I want to bring up something, and I don't know who they are. I watched it on TV. It's a shout out to, there's actually a company that at the World Trade Centers, he puts a rose every day on whoever's birthday it is.
Wow.
Every day.
Wow.
He has a list of every birthday for everybody that passed away. Wow. And I was there, a few years ago. We have a picture of Dylan, if you look on our Facebook page, when he was a certain age, staring at it because we were supposed to go to Yankee game. Okay? The day after 9/11. Wow. Couldn't get there. It was a whole ordeal, but I had a friend of mine who was killed in the World Trade Center, and
when we first went there, I don't know if anybody's ever went, but if you go there and you see how big it is, and you see all the names, and I had my hands,
it is amazing.
I had my hands on the thing looking over, and I said to my wife, I was like, how are we going to find Donnie Della Penna's name? And I put my hands down, and my hand was on his name.
Wow, that's touching.
Oh my God, my wife, yeah, it was just, it's huge, it's crazy, but hey, to 9/11 and
man,
you know,
Florence and all you guys, everybody, we're with you. So, all right, with that,
you ready?
It's that time, right? All right, ready?
You're
all right,
everybody? I'm just gonna point.
There you go. All right, everybody, enjoy the adventure, enjoy the ride. We'll see you soon.
Stay safe.
God bless everybody.
That's good.
Okay, we're still